Good morning, goddesses. So excited to be here with you again in the live. I'll just wait for a few more people to join. If you are here and you have joined, just wave and put a little comment in the box so that I know that you're here and that you can hear me. I'll just wait for a couple more people to see if they're ready to join. And then we'll get started. You can grab a cup of tea and have your morning beverage. If you can hear me and everything is okay, just please put a little comment so that I know that you are able to hear me before we get started. Hi, Rachel. Good to have you here. Okay. We'll get started, and then anyone who wants to join in can just drop in and start seeing it with us. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Good morning, goddesses. A beautiful morning to you all. If you have a cup of tea, you're welcome to bring it. If you have your pen and your notebooks, just have them handy by your side for when you start to use them. Okay, let's get started. Welcome to the Dream Weaving Morning. Good morning, Georgia, Queen and Goddess. Good morning to you. I hope you have your cup of tea. So today's session is about weaving your dreams, weaving your absolute manifested desires, the things that you really, really, really would love to see created in your life. And of course, as we know, we've all been living in this very strange and altered reality right now, and our dreams and our desires, for some people, might be slowly starting to come to light now that we've had the time to slow down and really reflect about our lives and what we want from our lives, and what we really desire the most. And maybe some people are already starting to put those dreams. I'm happy you've got your cup of tea, Georgia. Wonderful. I'll join you with that. And for other people, it might seem that their dreams and their desires are just so far out of reach right now, because of this world that we've been living in, this weird state of altered reality. Good morning, Rachel. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Bring your cup of tea and your pen and paper. So today I really want us to dive a little bit into how we can manifest our dreams, how we can start creating the vision for our dreams, and how we can start weaving them into our reality. So I recently read a book by somebody called Napoleon Hill, whom some of you might have heard of before. He was like the original self-help guru back in the 1920s, which was about 100 years ago now, almost exactly. He was the first self-help guru, and he wrote a book called Think and Grow Rich. And in this book, he studied the most successful men. And of course, it was men at the time because women didn't even have the vote, unfortunately. But go goddesses, because now we can manifest and desire whatever we want, and we can be as successful and amazing and creative as we want. He studied all the successful men of the time and what qualities they had in order to manifest their dreams. What is it that they did in order to create their success? Hi, Rachel. Good to see you. And he came up with kind of like the first step-by-step guide to what it is. So I want to talk you through it because we're going to use this concept to weave our own dreams today. He spoke about desire. The first step when we're really wanting to create our vision, create our dream, is to have a desire that is so strong that we feel every vibration in our body attuned to this desire. So I just want you to close your eyes right now. We're going to come to a longer meditation later in the session, but just to close your eyes right now and just think of one thing that you desire the most in your life right now. Just the one thing that you desire the most right now. And rather than really think about it from your mind, I just want you to feel the desire, feel the energy, feel the vibration of what that feels like to you. And when you know what that is, just take your pen and your paper and just write down that desire and then put it to the side. Okay, we're just going to leave that desire in your notebook to the side. We're going to come back to a longer meditation a little bit later. So the first thing he said was this desire, you have to really feel it. You have to really want it. The energy and the vibration has to really be there, because that desire then becomes a thought. And the thought is powerful. The thought has energy. It's strong. It's alive. And your thought contains words. And the words that you use create your reality. So the words have to have purpose. They have to have clarity. They have to have a good energy and a good vibration behind them. We all know that when we start to talk negatively to ourselves, we can feel the vibration go down. We can feel the energy go down. And often we manifest the negative thoughts that we are creating. But the opposite can happen too. When we start to create the words and choose the words consciously that we want to use from the thoughts and the desires, it starts to turn into our vision. And when we start to have a vision, that vision needs to be clear. It needs to be so specific that we can't be shaken from that vision. The vision that we hold is so clear for us and so strong for us that it can't be shaken. And then we start to put that vision out into the world. That desire turns into a vision that we send out to the universe, and we trust that the universe is taking care of it. And that trust is based in faith and belief. Napoleon Hill says it's based in faith and belief. We really have to believe and have faith that our vision and our desire is so strong that it's out there. It's already manifested. And the words that we use based around that vision and that story create that reality. And then we have to make the decision to just let it go and allow it to be out there and know that it's going to come back to us at the divine timing that it's supposed to, this divinely timed in our life that we can't always anticipate. And we have to let go of the how. We have to let go of the how. So you've got your desire in your notebook. I want to take you through now a little guided meditation. And then I'm going to leave you with how to then go ahead and write your vision and your manifestation, which you can write after the session, because, you know, I want you to take time over that. So I'm going to take you through a short guided meditation. Have that desire that you wrote in your notebook in your mind, but just leave it over there in your notebook. You've already written it out. It's already out there. You've already put it out into the universe, the first step. So just finding a comfortable seat. You can place your feet on the ground if you can, your hands in your lap if you can, with your hands facing upwards, so that you're ready to receive all the energy from the world. And just closing your eyes and allowing yourself to sink into the space where you are. And just taking some deep breaths here. It's the morning over here in the UK, in the morning, and in Israel it's slightly later, wherever else in the world you're watching. Just take this moment now for you to sink into your space and just be present with yourself and your desire that you're going to weave into your dream to create your reality. And as you just slowly inhale and exhale, I invite you to vision a scene of winter. A cold winter, a snowy winter. A winter that can seem quite bleak and grey and cold. And during that winter, it can seem very difficult to see our dreams, our desires, because something is blocking us from getting there. If you try and trudge your way through the snow, it's very difficult to get to the path that you're trying to get to. Your journey is harder. And that snow is just like our limiting beliefs, just like our blockages that stop us from moving forward and putting our desire out into the world. So I invite you now to imagine that snow is melting away. And as it's melting away, it's also melting away anything that's stopping you from stepping into your dream, anything that's stopping you from starting to weave your dream and manifest the life that you really want to create for yourself. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's the recent situation. Maybe it's someone. Maybe you just don't think you can do it. I want you just to see all those negative thoughts and beliefs now melting away with the snow in your vision. And as the snow and the limiting negative blockages melt away, I want you to see yourself sitting against a tree in nature, a beautiful, beautiful tree, tall, majestic, magnificent. And the sun starts to come out, and you lean back against the tree under the shade of its beautiful, beautiful, huge canopy, branches and leaves. And you just lean back into the tree and allow the tree to absorb you. And you start to notice around you that there are flowers growing, and the grass is green, and the sun is shining, and the skies are blue. And there's this sense of renewal, of spring. And the snow has melted away along with your limiting beliefs, and now you're clear and free to start manifesting your dream. And you see coming towards you a girl. She's walking with definite purpose towards you as you lean against the tree. And as she gets closer and closer to you, you recognize that that little girl is you, the future you. How does she look? What's the energy around her? How does she approach you? Can you feel a vibration? And as she comes closer to you, she offers out her hand to you, and you take her hand, and she invites you to go on a journey with her, a journey to your future. So you follow her down the path, the two of you, you and your future self, side by side, hand in hand, walking through the nature, walking down the path. And you get to the end of the path and you ask your future self, where are you taking me? And she turns to you and she says, that's up to you. That's up to you. You can create your own future. You can create your own reality. And you can create it starting right now in your present. And the two of you, the future you and you merge into one being. And now it's you, the present you. You've left the past you behind you with your limiting beliefs and the snow. And the present you and the future you is going to create and weave and manifest your dream right now. So I want you to imagine now your desire that you wrote down earlier in your notebook. And I don't want you just to imagine your desire. I want you to feel it. I invite you to feel it in your body. Where does it resonate? Where is the energy in your body? And just invite you to feel that sensation and allow it to spread throughout your body. And you continue walking down the path by yourself. And as you walk down the path, you start to see the vision of your desire becoming your reality. See it clearly in your vision and hold that vision. Who is around you supporting you in your vision? How does it feel to be in that vision, that desire that you so want? I'm just going to leave you there for 30 more seconds with a clear image, a clear vision, a clear desire. Feel it up and down your body. Feel the sensation. Any words that might come to your mind, any clear visions that might come to your mind. And if they don't right now, it's okay. You can come back to a meditation like this. And just slowly taking 2 more deep breaths in and out. And coming back into the space, wiggling your fingers and your toes and just slowly opening your eyes. And I realize once again I've gone over time. So I just want you to grab your pen and your paper and just write down whatever came to your mind so you don't forget it. Just quickly write it down. And I'm just going to really quickly talk you through what you're going to do with this vision, what you're going to do with this meditation once you've left this live session. You're going to weave your dream. You're going to weave and manifest and create your dream. So your dream has a few criteria. It can be as big and bold and imaginative and as out there as you want. There are no limiting beliefs holding you back from this dream. There are no limitations holding you back. But your dream should make you happy. That's the first and most important thing. Your dream should make you happy. It should also be for the greatest good of others. So your dream shouldn't hurt or upset or offend anybody. It should involve your growth and your expansion, something to make you bigger than who you are now, in whatever capacity. You need a higher consciousness to realize it. That's the faith and the trust when you send it out into the universe. It's bigger than you. It needs to be aligned with your values and your value system. And when you write down your dream, write it in the present tense as if it's already happening. So you could start your sentences with, I am now so grateful for ... I am now so grateful that I live in the house of my dreams. I am now so grateful that I have a garden where I can grow vegetables. I am so grateful now that I have people in my life who are my tribe, who lift me up and support me. And the more specific you can get in your dream, the clearer your message will be sent out into the universe. So this is how you're going to build your dream. I would love to hear about your dream. So if you want to, later on when you've had a go at writing your dream and take your time over this, you can indulge in this exercise. It's fun. It's supposed to be fun and creative, and you can indulge in it and go as big and crazy as you want. When I did it, I think I wrote something like 6 pages for my dream, and then I rewrote it and it became even longer and even more specific. You can do this as many times as you want because your dreams might change. But I'd love to hear about them. So you can drop comments about them back in the Goddess Facebook Temple group, or if you want to find me on Facebook, I'm Shani BA, or you can find my Instagram at A Gathering of Hearts, and you can drop me a line, and I would love to hear from you about how your dream weaving went, and I'm very over time and I apologize, but I hope this has been a beautiful dream weaving morning for you, with lots of love from my heart to yours. Thank you, Georgia and Rachel for coming, and whoever else joined. I hope you have a beautiful day. With love.